Hey y'all, this is my Law of Attraction journal that you're welcome to participate in if it's useful for you. First thing I'm learning about Law of Attraction is this gets skipped over so easily. Is do you believe in the Law of Attraction? Bottom line, like, do you believe it or not? If it's still like a theory to you, then there's probably some doubt in you, and that doubt will play out in your process of trying to work with it, and so it's kind of like tainted from the beginning. So we want to like do some reflecting, like some really honest, radically honest reflecting on our lives, and see if we can see the law of attraction playing out. And if you can see it, then you can have faith in it, then you really believe in it, and then you can start to interact with it moving forward from a place of power. So how do we reflect on it? Start with being a baby. When you came into this world, you had infinite possibilities. The things that you could have and the abilities that you could embody were infinite. And then you start living your life. So you start learning how to walk, you start learning how to talk, you start learning how to interact with people, you start learning how to spell, you start ride a bike, swim, drive a car, unique responsibilities for the job that you have, the house that you live in, the car that you drive, the relationships that you have, or the quality of the relationships that you have. Everything that you currently have in your life now, you didn't have as a baby, and now you do. And we're trying to figure out through the lens of law of attraction, how did that happen? How did my life come into existence as it is right now? How did I become who I am, have the abilities that I have, and the things that I'm experiencing? Here's the formula. Formula starts with I didn't have it, then I wanted it or I needed it. A desire arose for either something I needed to have in order to survive, right? Or something I just desired and wanted for myself. After that, you either took a path of faith. So faith says, I want or need this thing and I can have it. I absolutely can have it. I know that I can have it. I don't have it now, but I know that I can, right? And then resources show up where you say, okay, I have faith that I can, and here are the resources. Here's the ways that I can learn how to do this, whether it's a YouTube video or school or teachers or mentors or whatever it is. There's some resource that shows up and you're able to access it, recognize it, and utilize it. And then there's the intensity of your faith. So if you have a lot of intensity, I really want this, I really believe that I can do it, and then you pour a lot of energy into it, you can manifest things really, really quickly, right? You live for 80 years. It took you like a year to start walking. Why? Because everybody around you was walking. You wanted it really badly. There was no resistance to you being able to walk. All the resources were available, right, for you to do it. There was no other distractions. That was the desire. People are grabbing your hand. You're walking, and all of a sudden, within a year, you're on your feet. All right? You just spent 9 months in a womb, and within a year, you're starting to walk. So you have this intensity of desire, the absence of resistance, and then you manifest the ability. So I am now someone who walks. I have the ability to walk, and I have all the freedoms that are associated with that. Go the other route. I don't have something. A need or a desire arises, but I go into a place of doubt. I'm not sure if I can do this, right? And so then the resources, they're all out there. They're all available to you, but you won't be able to see them, right? Or you're able to see them, but you're not able to access them, right? And then the intensity of your doubt really matters too, because if it's just a slight, like, I don't know if I'm really available, I don't know if I'm really capable of doing that or being that, then you see the resources and it's, you just maybe just dismiss them. And then you end up manifesting the lack of that. You don't develop the ability, and you don't accumulate the thing that you're wanting in your life. But if that intensity is strong in your doubt, not only do you avoid all of the resources that are available, but you start to develop depression, stress, anxiety, and you end up manifesting the intensity of your doubt, right? The intensity of your lack of self-worth, which, well, most of us know what that feels like, right? So here's the formula, right? You came in not having anything, you develop needs or desires, you had faith, resources show up, the intensity of your desire and your faith has you interact with the world in a certain way, and then you feel a certain way about yourself, you feel connected, you feel capable, you feel satisfied, and you have the ability and you have the thing that you want in your life. Come in, don't have it, a need or desire arises, I have doubt, that determines my ability to see the resources that are available, how much I withdraw from the world and how I feel about myself, and then I feel less than, I feel desperate, I feel depressed, there's a sense of despair, disconnection, isolation, loneliness. All of those things exist in our lives. So take the inventory of your life right now, right? What do I have? What don't I have? What abilities do I have? What abilities don't I have? How do I feel about my life and myself, and in a way that's like positive, uplifting, capable, or like depressed, anxious, fearful? And just map it. Just map it. There's the law of attraction. I just laid it out for you. And you can see how you created your life. And if you can see, okay, got it. The law of attraction has been playing out my entire life. My faith, my ability to see my resources, the intensity of my belief and my desire has created what I'm capable of, and where I feel a sense of scarcity or lack in my life. Once that's nailed, you're like, all right, the law of attraction is real. It's real. This is how my world is created. This is how everyone's world is created. This is how individuals' lives are created, and collective groups. You get a whole group of people together who really believe in something and have a tremendous amount of faith. We can land on the moon, and we can end up in Mars, right? And we can start taking recreational trips into outer space. You get a group of people together who have a desire that's really strong, or even boils down to like a really strong desire, which is a need, right? Elon Musk thinks we need to get off of this planet, right? You get a group of people together who have faith that that's possible. They see all the resources that are available to them. They pour in a tremendous amount of intensity into that in a very short period of time, relatively speaking, right? This planet is billions of years old. Elon Musk is like 40, 50 years old or something like that, right? In a very short period of time, something becomes possible, that wasn't available to us before, yeah? And then you have the opposite, right? There's groups of people that get together and they're fearful and they doubt and they don't believe that we can come together as a country. It's not possible. There's no way. We are too polarized, right? And they have all this doubt and despair in their experience. And it's intense, right? And so they don't even look for the ways that we could actually come together and connect with one another, that we can actually be unified. They don't even look for them. All the resources are available, but they can't see any of them. And they end up creating anxiety, depression, despair, anger, hatred, fear becomes their experience in the world. So if you can see the law of attraction playing out in your life right now based on the experience that you're having, then you can be fully empowered, fully in your faith, to use it going forward for creating who you want to be and what you want to have in this life. Let me know how it goes.